Growing up, the experiences that I had as a child, most of the things I remember were just problems, so many situations of struggle, experiencing evictions, experiencing, family situations, drama, strife, experiencing lack of resources, lack of funds, just lack, Everything happened so fast and it was uncontrollable. My pace in life felt as if I have to make or accomplish a goal before something bad happens. I became in a rush when it comes to life. I became the person that tries to get the goal done, or who always feared something bad will happen before good things will happen for me. So sometimes I may sabotage it. Because I may think I'm not good enough for something good in my life. And sometimes I just may have analysis paralysis and just fear any situation popping up while I'm enjoying something good. So that prevented me from celebrating myself. That prevented me from being still, being at peace. That prevented me being comfortable in life. I was always uncomfortable. Some people say you should always be uncomfortable, but I wasn't able to settle and relax and enjoy myself because I always feared something bad would happen to me. And with that being said, I realized now that I'm an adult, there's certain things you have to command in your life. And what I need to command is peace. And I need to tell the strife, the fear, the expectation of failure, I need to tell those things to be still. Now I understand when people say, or when, the scripture says, peace be still. I understand that meaning. Peace is a commandment, and you're telling the thing which is boisterous, the thing which is chaotic, to be still. You're telling yourself to be still, right? And so I understand how important peace is. I understand why it is important to be still in the moment, still in the chaos, still in your life. I understand what stillness is. And that's the hardest thing when you never experience peace or stillness. So how can I command something in which I never experienced? How can I command something in which I never embodied? With the questions of how do I obtain something that I never experienced before or embodied, I now understand that I have to believe and work on some things in myself to obtain this peace, to obtain this stillness. I have to really dig deep and see what are my traumas, my triggers, my problems within that prevents me from obtaining peace. And then I have to create something in my environment that keeps me peaceful, that helps me stay calm, that helps me stay still, that commands my presence to align with peace. Do you understand that? So I have to really look into myself, do some work on myself, write some things down, make a plan, create a routine, do whatever it takes to obtain this peace and sustain this stillness so that I can be able to think clearly, so that I won't be in fear anymore. So you better listen, I'm talking to myself, but you can take notes as well. If you are at a place of fear and chaos and you feel like your life is a boisterous storm that cannot stop and you fear that you may drown in it, you need to be able to find something in yourself that creates this peace that you want, that creates the stillness that you want. Have something in your environment that you can go to that helps you calm down within the winds, calm down within the storm, calm down within life, man. Do you understand that? I need you to really look at yourself, look within yourself, and believe that you can be peaceful with everything going on. Yes, life is hard. I know it's not easy, but guess what? You can still make it. You can still obtain what you want to obtain. You can still have good things happen to you if you just be still and at peace, because your stillness, your peace will help you go through it. Your peace will help you understand that this thing is temporary. Do you understand me? So I need you to really, really dig deep, look within yourself, understand that you got this. And listen, if you made the other storms, then what make you think you can't make the other ones? You can do this. This is easy. This is not even hard. It's all up to you, babe, because you deserve the peace. You deserve the stillness, and you deserve good things happening to you. I didn't think I deserved it, even though I have my brothers and sisters, my mother telling me, listen, you are doing great things. You set the standard. My father telling me he's proud of me after he gone through what he gone through. And I was still at all like, wow, I did all this. I didn't think I was doing anything. I thought I was just surviving, doing what needs to be done, because I didn't want to struggle anymore. But because I didn't look back at everything I accomplished, I was still in that mentality of struggle, survival, of fear. Do you understand that? So now that I'm able to stop and be still, come on, I'm able to stop and be still. I see how peaceful my life is now. And this can happen to you as well. So I need you to stop and be still and admire the accomplishments that you made. And yes, you have some things to work on, but you're going to get there. As long as you know you're going to get there. So listen, write everything down, create the environment, and know that you're going to make this thing. This thing is not going to be hard because you already have the tools you need to succeed. So the first thing we need to do is first look within and see and identify, right? We first got to identify it too. Identify what is preventing us from obtaining that peace and stillness that we need. What is it? And then second, we need to create something in our environment to help us sustain that peace and stillness. Something we can go to and it can automatically calm us down from the storms of life, right? We need something in our environment. We need something or someone in our environment to help us calm down, whether it's your friend, a counselor, a therapist, a doctor, a mother, a parent, somebody that gives you that parental guidance, that parental leadership, something, that parental advice as well. Somebody, a mentor, somebody that can help us steer us in the right lane and let us know that, hey, we are really doing good. Look at everything that we accomplished. No matter what we see or what we in, listen, you still made it out of things in the past. You're still in a great place. The last thing we need to do is we need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe in ourselves until we start believing in ourselves. I didn't realize what believing yourself was until I started believing in myself. While on this journey of self-belief, I saw that I had a lot of weaknesses and ailments within. Oh, I saw that I had patches in myself. I had holes missing. Yeah, I had a lot of void within. I had a lot of dark spots, dark places. And these dark places is why I started thinking certain ways, why I started acting out and behaving in certain ways. And then when I saw myself in the mirror, I said, I don't really like this person. I don't like this guy. I don't like him. And so I started bit by bit, void by void, weakness by weakness, ailment by ailment. I started really healing myself by believing in myself, working, doing the action, performing behaviors that can really help me be whole. Do you understand that? And so this is part of the peace and stillness that I was able to obtain within, because I was able to look at myself and started believing that I can get better. I can heal from this. I can develop, and I am whole. I started believing in this stuff. So this is the last thing. Self-belief is what's going to make you a peaceful person in a peaceful environment. This is the thing. So listen, I'll talk to y'all next week. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I need y'all to really dial into being still and being at peace, because I know the stripes of life can be hard. I know the challenges of life can be hard, but you can make it out. I understand, because I know how it feels to suffer. I know how it feels to have open wounds and nobody see you. I know how it feels, but I also know how to heal. I also know how to develop. I also know how to take ownership of my life and command peace and stillness. So I love y'all. Talk to y'all next week. Thank you once again for tuning into Monday Morale. Peace.